Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for the air sign for the 22nd to the 28th of November 2020. I'll be doing Gemini, then Libra, and then Aquarius. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome, and I hope it does resonate. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I'll be doing some tarot, and then I'll be doing some oracle. I've already pre-shuffled to try and save time, and also less shuffling for my wrist as I've injured my wrist. Don't forget, time is fluid, energy is vice versa. All right, let's start. So Gemini. Okay, one more. So I probably should explain something. With the November blue moon that's going to be happening on Halloween, it's actually going to bring a cycle of change. It's all about breaking cycles, all that as well. So a lot of people have found with the readings so far, water signs were last week. This week it's been the others, fire and earth so far, but it's all about breaking cycles. So a lot of you have decisions, and the decisions have been either option A, you stay in the same, you get the same. Option B, you move on, you break the cycle, then you start getting, whatever you wish for, your wishes fulfilled, kind of, good things. So we'll see. You're the first air sign, so we'll see what happens. So the first card you've got is the Magician. You can manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. It's all about you being powerful, you being resourceful, you taking action that's guided by the universe. It's all of that sort of thing. So you can turn your vision into reality. All right, so tell me more about that for Gemini. Yeah, I feel like it's you can take back your own power is what I feel. You might have been with people, someone from the past that maybe was very, bitchy, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly. Maybe you're with that person and they were very controlling. Maybe that's the kind that you're manifesting, and it's telling you that maybe it's just letting you know that you're manifesting that kind of, those kind of people, whether it's different people, same body, different body, same kind of people. So, the controlling, manipulative, kind of cold-hearted, deceitful, sly people, maybe it's letting you know you're attracting more of that. That's maybe why you need to break the cycle. You're also, you're going through a period of depression and worry and anxiety, and you've got an overactive mind, you're regretting the past, all that kind of thing. But, now maybe is now the time to stop playing the victim. You feel like you're rejected. You feel like you've had some sort of loss. You might feel lonely going through despair, all that kind of thing. But as I said, you can manifest, and maybe you keep on manifesting more of the same. Maybe it's letting you know so you stop manifesting more of the same. You might just feel like you're frustrated or, because you keep getting more of the same. But yeah, I feel like, this is your, you're feeling like you're very stuck, and maybe someone feels like they're juggling too many options. Maybe you were with somebody like that as well for some people, but in the end, that comes back to your self-respect, your self-confidence. You've got to work on you, and then eventually you will end up with a joyous outcome, but you can manifest, as I said, what you want. Do you want the conflict or do you want to have, something amazing like the sun? Do you want the joyous outcome and the material happiness and all that? What do you want? Conflict or... Yeah, it's up to you. In the end, it's going to be about divine timing. But if you stop the pattern, you'll get something that is very passionate and fiery and a new beginning, and it's something to do with your love life. You'll probably, you may get communication. Just be careful. Somebody might try to, communicate with you again, but yeah, it's all about your love life. You have options just as much as all the other signs, it looks like. So tell me more for Gemini. Yeah, it looks like you are going to be moving on from this person. You're feeling like you're disappointed. You're looking for something better than, you know, this above person, as I said. Whether they were very selfish, or you're very hesitant to open your heart, or maybe you need to be a bit more selfish and, you know, as I said, take back your own power from somebody who's very cold-hearted, deceitful, sly, which is exactly what this could be saying too. You know, maybe you're just taking back your power from that person, and you need to stop manifesting that kind of person. Could be that, because, you know, you stop if you keep manifesting that, you're going to get more shit. Whereas if you manifest, you know, to change, you can manifest, you know, material happiness, as I said, a joyous outcome, all that kind of thing, you know. All right, let's move on. So yeah, things are going to take some time. You could also be sort of contemplating your life, doing some future planning. You know, what is it? Like, you can plant the seed in the tree, you know, the plant has to grow. So, you know, in the end, that's, you know, that's up to you. You know what I mean? You plant the seed with the manifesting, and then you've got to wait. But maybe you're just looking at maybe you're making progress, so you're moving on from something. And then you're also sort of figuring out what it is you do want for your life. You know, but just remember, it's going to take time. It's all about divine timing, which is what the other card said with the Temperance. Then you've got the solar plexus chakra. Now, and it's all about your taking back your power. It's about vitality. It's having willpower. It's, you know, your self-esteem and your confidence. It's like, now's the time to kind of stand up for yourself, you know, with your self-confidence and your self-worth and, you know, your self-esteem, all those things. Take back your own power and be like, you know what? I want something better. I want something better for my life. I'm assessing my life and I realize I want something better than that person, which is great. You know, you can, as I said, you can manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. Tell me more. Yeah, you're going to have an ending. You're going to have an ending with somebody who is a player. You know, you may doubt your intuition, so just be aware of that. But somebody who's very selfish, somebody who's possibly got other people on the go, you're having an ending from that, which is great. You know, you're making the decision that you want to manifest something better. You know, and as I said, maybe you are hesitant to open your heart. You're disappointed with what went on. You're doing some work on you. You're doing some introspection, maybe meditation. Yeah, this person was probably juggling many things, many people, whatever this is. But generally, that's somebody. I mean, maybe it's also you weighing up your options. You know, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? But you've made the decision. You're with the ending with the Death card. So yeah, and as I said, you probably were in competition. You probably definitely were in competition for most of you, if not all of you, but with somebody else. 3 people. Yeah, it's all like the player cards, really. So, I mean, maybe now you're going to take back your own power. You know, you've had some inner clarity. You've realized, you know what? I want more than being with somebody with 3 people. So instead, you know you're on a spiritual path. You're going to redirect your energy to focusing on something else. And now manifest what you do want, you know? And it's all definitely karma. But have patience, that's underneath. Tell me more for Gemini. I mean, that's all that really needs to be said. You've got the wheel. The wheel is all about, and it's upright. So it is you breaking the cycle, you know, karma. It's life cycles. It's a turning point. Now, good fortune and good luck. So, like, as I said, you ended something with somebody who was a player and a, you know, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly. And now you're breaking the cycle, and now good things are going to start coming. And this might still be to happen, but yeah. But yeah, maybe at the moment you're not making any progress, but it's also about learning from what you've been through so you don't keep repeating it. And then you'll have this Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new start. It could be a new job. It could be some you know, new relationship that blossoms. It could be about, you know, wealth and pleasure and happiness, you know, which is really good. You know, at the moment you may feel like you're exhausted, wanting to give up. Maybe you're indecision, maybe you're overwhelmed, whatever. But I feel like you eventually will, you know. Take back your own power. And trust your intuition. This is the same as the High Priestess, which is like there are secrets maybe that you didn't know about. It's about trusting yourself. It's about, yeah, trusting your intuition. So tell me that and an outcome for Gemini. Oop, way too many. Oh, see what there is. You might be doubting yourself. You definitely might be doubting yourself. You've got to really just, for now, focus on you. Have some do some self-care. Do some, yeah, look after yourself. As I said, this could have involved 3 people. But, you know, you are just going to do some introspection, do some soul searching. You know, as I said, you might feel like you're burnt out. You might feel like you're restless. But now you're thinking of compromising, you're weighing up your options. It's now time to make that decision. You know what I mean? Like, you either stay with more of the same or you leave. And I feel like you are going to leave. It looks like here you're going to complete the cycle. So I feel like you are, like, now is the time to make that. And you are going to be like the Fool. You are going to be a free spirit. You're going to take new chances, new paths and beginnings, fresh hope, which is really good. As I said, you're moving on. You're completing the cycle. You know, you've realized that you have limitless potential and you can be a free spirit and go and, you know, discover new things and, you know, get excited about life again. And you're going to have an Ace of Cups. I mean, you've had 3 aces so far. Ace of Cups is a new relationship, emotional fulfillment, you know, intimacy, joy, deep feelings, all those things. But, you know, at the moment you're trying to resist the change, but also you may feel a bit frustrated. You've got to get past your depression and your overactive mind. You are regretting the past, as I said, but keep doing your work on you, self-respect, self-confidence, you know, figure out who you are, and you are going to get the sun. You know, it's all the same kind of cards. Later. Right. Okay, tell me more and an outcome for Gemini. Yeah, definitely an overactive mind. It's the same card as the other one. You've got, you know, fear, depression, overactive mind, regretting the past. It's the same. And this is the same. You know, you've got to weigh up your options. You've got to make a decision. You might have blocked feelings, but it's all about making a decision. This is the indecisive. This is you being indecisive. But now's the time to make a decision. And you've got the Devil in reverse. So it's like, you know, release whatever limiting beliefs you have about yourself. Detach from the situation. Detach from this person, people, whatever. There is going to be a breakup, if there hasn't already. Distrust, misunderstandings, you know, all that sort of thing. You do feel exhausted, burnt out, you know, you're going through deep contemplation. You feel like you're stuck. But now's the time to take back your own power, as I said, because if you don't, it's just going to end up with illness and dissatisfaction. But it's all about karma. The truth is going to come out. Everything we do has an effect. You know, and it's probably this person that you're probably with, and if you don't break the cycle, you'll just end up with more of the same. Violent relationships, mind games, disagreements, competition, whatever this is for you. Some hostile, you know, situation where you'll just feel down. So, yeah, maybe just have some self-care. Do some self-care work, look after you, and eventually, you know, you might meet someone who's got their own business, or, you know, they're all about honor and being confident, and they have vision for their life, and you'll get a new love, maybe some younger love. All right, on the bottom of this one, Yeah, there's the Hermit card again. So do some soul searching, introspection, doing some work on you. You're getting some inner guidance and clarity. And you've got stand your ground in reverse. You know, you're feeling exhausted. You feel like giving up. You feel overwhelmed. You don't know what decision to make. But you will. As I said, I feel here you're going to end it and you're going to complete the cycle for majority of you. If you choose not to, that's your choice. You have free will. But just remember, you'll have more of the same. Do some physical activity, maybe do some exercise, serotonin levels, it increases that. Speak your truth, as I said. And you've also got follow your dreams in reverse. Maybe there's something you wanted to do that now you're not. Yeah, definitely speak your truth. Okay, you got 2. You don't have much inner peace at the moment. Maybe because of the situation, the stress, whatever. As I said, it can cause you to get health issues. Maybe you need to go and let loose, like go and have some sort of release, like release your emotions. Even if it means going and standing on the top end of a cliff and yelling and screaming at the top of your lungs, whatever it is you need to do, you need to do. Please speak your truth. Self-acceptance, that comes back to you. As I said, everything we've spoken about. Self-respect, self-confidence, self-worth, realizing you deserve better than somebody like this. But the whole of November, I've noticed, seems to be about the same kind of thing. It's all about us getting our self-worth, focusing on us, and 1 card. And, yeah, leaving a situation that's toxic or not for our high good. Strengthen your faith. Trust the universe. You know, in the end, the universe has your best interest in mind. They're giving you this situation so that you can release crap, which you know is crap. And if you don't know, well, I'm telling you it's crap for a lot of you. And then you can, you know, the universe is like, I've got something better, you know. You need to look after your body, though. You've got like a couple of body cards. So you really need to make sure you look after your body. As I said, this could cause you to have health issues because of the stress or, you know, whatever. And normally the universe will give you something better. And as I said, you've got like Ace of Cups, you've got new love coming. Do some emotional cleansing, as I said. Just go emotional release. Maybe it involves water for some of you. You need to do some healing and face your fears. Get rid of any kind of repressed emotions. Do some healing. But you need to break free from a negative attachment. You know, you need to release and get over a lost love. All on the bottom. But yeah, you've got good things coming. That's, you know, something to look forward to. Something to know if you progress, you're going to get something better. Yeah, maybe you get some clarity now. And maybe, you know, reach out if you need help to the universe, or maybe you feel like you're disconnected from the universe or God or whoever, but you're not. You need to have balance and you want to have inner peace. You are going to transition with the transitioning card, but you need to do some deep healing. Now, when it talks about balance, it means balance between your head and your heart, balance in your life. Whatever balance resonates with you. Okay, 1 card. And put up your boundaries. Maybe look into alternative medication or alternative health, all that kind of thing. Crystals are good. Spend time in nature. Know the world is a big place. You know, full of opportunities, full of, you know, excitement, full of all that kind of thing. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, release any kind of outdated thinking you've got. And if you are replaying events over in your head, he did this, she did this, you need to stop. You need to keep a positive mindset to manifest, and manifest exactly what you do want. As I said, at the moment you're manifesting more of the same crap. So it kind of goes with the first card. You need to heal your inner child and grow. And somebody may come out and tell you they really like you, you know, but you need to put up the boundaries. You may get a message, you may get some social media message, text message, whatever, but somebody's telling you they like you. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, you need inner peace, exactly what the other card said before. And maybe it's all about, you know, with the exercise, maybe it's all about making healthier choices for your life. You know, that can help. It's all about cycles, though, as I keep saying. Everything is all been about cycles. So, and it's funny because I just saw on the bottom of these decks over here, it's like you've got the inner peace, which is the one that fell out on the bottom. And then you had Kuan Yin. Right now, this card keeps coming out. With every reading that I've done for November, and I shuffle like the crap out of these cards, sage them, everything, shuffle many times. This card keeps coming up, and that's all about breaking free of cycles. So, you know, I mean, this whole month for every sign is all about breaking the cycle, learning and moving on and getting something amazing. So just be aware of that. Anyway, that's the reading for Gemini. I will move on now to Libra. So I'll quickly reset and then we will go again. I'll see you shortly. If this is where you leave me, don't forget, share, like, and subscribe. Okay, bye. Next up, Libra. So if you haven't seen the beginning, watch the beginning because I explain all about November and the blue moon. So if you haven't seen that, watch that because it seems to be what's going on at the moment with all of the signs. And it seems to keep coming up with all of the readings. So it's affecting. It's all about cycles, breaking cycles. But yeah, watch that. Okay, let's start. So Libra, 22nd to the 28th. Libra. Okay, one more. Libra. Okay, well, so far, kind of similar. Okay, so it's all about taking back your own power, really. It's all about you having inner strength, you doubting yourself. You may have low energy. You may also feel like you've got raw emotion. Maybe you need to have a cry. But yeah, it's all about taking back your own power. Sorry, hiccups. And you've got conflict and defeat in reverse. So that's all about you. Maybe you've been in a situation that was either violent, abusive, mind games, or that kind of thing. And now you're thinking about reconciling with that person. Or for others, it could be you've got past resentment. You know, you feel like you're defeated. You feel like you had a loss. But, okay, tell me more for Libra. Yeah, maybe, I mean, it comes back to you having courage and confidence, being an independent person. Maybe get out there, be a social butterfly, be determined, all that kind of thing. And it is like an absolution. You had made a final decision, had a wake-up call, whatever, about this situation. As I said, you're probably depressed, got an overactive mind, regretting the past, feel anxious, fear, all those things, and you're definitely resisting the change. You know, maybe do some work on you, do some inner purging, and you will get the sun, which is all about material happiness, joyous outcomes, success. But it is going to take strength. But you will complete the cycle, which is what we'll complete the lesson, which is what the whole of November is all about. Tell me more. Libra. Yeah, you probably just need to let it go. It's all about surrendering to the universe, having a new perspective. You're going to have to, some sort of self-sacrifice, but it's having a new perspective, and it's about yin and yang for some people. But yeah, it's just changing your perspective and letting go. Whatever, you know, beliefs you have about yourself that are, you know, they're all self-limiting beliefs, you need to release those. Inner critic, you are your worst inner critic. But you need to release whatever negative thoughts you have, be open to new perspectives, as I said. And you will have like an Ace of Wands, you know, if you release this, you will have a new Ace of Wands, like a fiery, passionate relationship, or you're going to focus on your employment or something to make money. It could be, you know, creative, something creative. But yeah, you need to release whatever inner turmoil you have, or release any worry you have. You know, there may be secrets in the situation, or you might have some deep-seated fears, but as I said, it could mean a new relationship that's going to come. You just got to trust your intuition. And the situation may have involved 3 people. Right. as I said, you are resisting this change though. You're fearing the change. You need some courage. You know, you're definitely resisting that. Things though with, you know, do some work on you as well. It's all about personal transformation. The thing with the universe is, which I've said a lot in my videos, but if you keep resisting the change, eventually the universe is going to be like, nah, I'm going to make it happen. And then it just turns into a whole heap worse situation that's all completely life-changing. You know, some sudden unwanted change. So at the moment you're resisting it, but you need to, you know, make a decision. And, you know, maybe at the moment you're in the point where you're just kind of relaxing and contemplating and recuperating from whatever this is, and spending time kind of more by yourself. Maybe you're meditating for some people. Okay, tell me what I need to know for Libra. Yeah, you might feel isolated, lonely, withdrawn, but keep on keeping on, you know, keep the resilience, the courage, the persistence, the strength, you know, put up your boundaries. It's like having a test of faith, really, I guess, right now. Focus on your self-worth, as I said, because somebody may have been hustling you. Things are going to turn out okay, but you need to stop the resisting the change. You're just going to have more of that fear, worry, depression, you know, overactive mind. You are definitely stalling making this decision. Release whatever self-limiting beliefs you have and detach from the situation. But yeah, you are going to have a loss. And this person, you know, is probably have been more of, you thought they were like a Prince Charming, but they're more like a fraud, a liar, a lazy person who's jealous, all that kind of thing. Okay, tell me more. Yeah. So you're moving on from somebody who probably, you know, betrayed you, and they were deceptive and strategic and, you know, dishonest. And instead you're going to be a free spirit. You want to take new paths and beginnings and have fresh hope. But release those self-limiting beliefs, as I said. Release, you know, any kind of negative thoughts. Be open to new perspectives. And, you know, in the end, you want to leave a legacy. You want, you know, wealth, success, you know, business and happy family life that's offering security and all those things. But, you know, you are resisting that inevitable end. You might even be the person keeping secrets as well. And then we have Solitude, which is the exact same card as the Hermit card. You've had this card 3 times in 3 different decks. Okay. Tell me more. So, yeah, I was going to say it isn't the player card, but it is. As I said, at the moment you're just recuperating and going through contemplation and all those things, which is exactly what you're doing as the Hermit. But some of you are thinking of reconciling with somebody who is like a player. They probably had multiple people on the go. As I said, you keep getting this card, releasing the inner turmoil, releasing the worry, their secrets. It's all the same things, you know. You might just have a whole period of misfortune. But maybe you also have a lack of direction. You might even miss an opportunity because you are so busy focused on this if you don't get completion. If you don't get completion, you're probably going to miss an opportunity. And it's like you feel like you need some sort of closure with this person. But this person is not offering a happy home for you. They're offering a broken relationship for you. Okay, tell me more and then I'll come. It's that same card, overactive mind, on the bottom of the deck. Trust your intuition. There are probably secrets. You can get the Ace of Cups if that's what you pick, or you pick the one where they're juggling other people. That's your options on the bottom of the deck. As I said, this person probably you thought was your knight in shining armor, your Prince Charming, but they're not. Instead, that you get more somebody who's just a fraud and a liar and all those kind of things. And they may, because you've got two knights, they may have had two people on the go. So, you know, you may feel frustrated. There probably are going to be arguments. You know, maybe you need to put your energy into something else. And maybe just do some self-worth, you know, work. Get some courage. Get some confidence. Be independent. Be a social butterfly, you know. And just recover. Maybe focus on your work, but you're going to have courage. But yeah, you're recovering from your loss. On the bottom of the deck over here, you've got the Fool card again. So you've already had this one. It's like you're being a free spirit and taking new chances and new paths and beginnings, and, you know, turning your visions into reality. So it's about new beginnings. You're moving on. You move on, you release it, you'll get a new beginning. You've got Ace of Cups over here, you'll get a new beginning. But as I said, you get that, or you get someone who's, I mean, you might be obsessed with details about he did this, she did this, but it's also involving three people. In the end, it's your choice. But this decision will affect your... Sorry. This decision will affect your future. One card for Libra. So just be aware. Whatever decision you make, you know, surrender to the universe. Surrender to this is what they want for you. This is, you know, trust. You know, maybe do something creative. You're going to have... Things are going to happen quick, I think. Once, you know... Once you make that choice, I feel like things could happen quite quick for you. Yeah, I mean, this other person is not offering you any kind of happiness. And maybe even in yourself, you're not feeling real happy. You need to realise, though, get out of your comfort zone and realise, you know, the world's a big place. You step outside your door, miracles can happen. You know? At the moment, you're not wanting to be a free spirit and kind of take different opportunities, but maybe... You're still caught up in the what was, he did, she did, whatever. One card for Libra. Do something do something fun that you're passionate about. Awaken your passion. And you've also got create a balanced life, which is in reverse. Maybe at the moment your life's not that balanced emotionally, or, you know, do something fun that you can go and just have a laugh. Something to make you lighten up. Okay, one card. Love you for you. See the whole truth, the naked truth, everything about the truth. Everything that's happening on the inside is happening on the outside, vice versa. You need to let go, even though you feel fear, and do some work on you. Do some work on you. And do some healing. Get some self-confidence, take back your own power. They're all on the bottom. Okay, one card for Libra. Yeah, balance, look. Balance. You've got balance and you've got balanced life. You need a balanced life. Do some deep healing. It's all about transitioning on the bottom. There needs to be balance between your head and your heart. There also needs to be balance in your emotions, you know. And it's also about balance. Remember how I just mentioned before yin and yang? Weird that I mentioned that. But anyway, maybe it's all related. I think you're being divinely guided, though, whether it's by past people or whether it's by animals or pets or whatever. Trust your intuition. Maybe you need to do some energy balancing. Whether you're an animal person, maybe being around animals helps you, or just know that you've got animals guiding you. Oops. Yeah, you obviously have been very deeply hurt. You're probably separated from this person. You've had a breakup. You're feeling the loss. You need to grieve and mourn that situation. Could have been with somebody who is a narcissist. Or it could have been a one-sided relationship as well. At the moment, you're not even thinking about going and meeting someone new, but you probably will when the time is right. Self-love, self-worth. There's no second chances for this situation, for this relationship. Yeah, you've got to heal your heart and you've got to get some confidence and know that you deserve better. Lucky last. Okay, Libra. Oops, where did that one go? Change your perspective. You've had this card before with the Hangman a couple of times. You need to change your perspective, gain some clarity, see the other side, take responsibility for your life. And you need to just believe that whatever is, as I said, trust the universe. Whatever's going to happen is going to be manifested. That's supposed to be manifested. Do something that you're passionate about. Ignite the exciting. Share your unique gifts, you know. Have a new career, new chapter, a new path. All the action you get is also guided by the universe. And you have different guides, obviously, as well. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the reading for Libra. I will reset and then we will go with Aquarius. So if this is where you leave me, thanks for watching. And I will catch you with the next reading. Bye. Okay. Last is Aquarius. So, as I've said to all the other air signs, if you haven't seen the beginning of the video, watch it. I explain about the blue moon and what's showing up in all of the readings at the moment. Seems to be affecting the air signs as well. So, yeah, not as much as the others, but it still is. It's all about completing cycles. So, yeah, just so you're aware with what's going on. Okay, let's ask. Aquarius, 22nd to the 28th of November. Okay, Aquarius. They all want to jump out. Aquarius. Okay, one more. Ooh, you got a couple. There's the completing cycle card. We'll get to that. Did I do these? I'm not sure. Okay. So, the first one you've got is conflict. I'm just going to do it again, just because I don't remember if I did. So, conflict and defeat, and you've got rest and rejuvenate. So, everybody might need to speak their truth. I'm going to say it, because I feel like I've got a frog in my throat. If you need to speak your truth, do so. Okay, so we've got conflict and defeat, right? Which is about somebody who's possibly either they're with a bully or they're in an abusive relationship, mind games. It's sort of a real hostile kind of, you might be in competition with somebody else. There might be cheating. So it's a very hostile kind of relationship or environment. Then you've got rest and rejuvenate in reverse. So you're feeling just exhausted, burnt out. You're having deep contemplation. You feel like you're stuck. Maybe you feel like you're stuck with somebody that's like that. Tell me more for Aquarius. Yeah, like you're going through depression and fear, anxiety, worry, nightmares, overactive mind. You're regretting what's gone on as well, your past. But, things unfortunately with you are just going to take some time. It's all about slow progress. It's all about you feeling impatient. The tree has to grow. You've got to plant the seeds, you've got to do the work, and then, the plant will take a while to kind of grow. At the moment, you're not wanting to kind of just be a free spirit and take new chances. And somebody in the situation has been dishonest, or they're not taking accountability for their actions, which is, obviously unfair. But somebody else is obviously too focused on something. So whether, maybe they don't want to see, that can also be you don't want to see something, like they're putting a, brick over top. They don't want to see. They don't want to see what's going on in the situation, Yeah, I definitely feel like you got the Five of Swords again. It's that conflict and defeat card. It's exactly the same as the one that we just had. The bullies, the theft, the abusive relationship, disagreements, the hostile kind of environment, as I said. Tell me more for Aquarius. Oh, that's way too many. Right, tell me more for Aquarius. Come on, jump out. More for Aquarius. Right. So there's definitely conflict, disagreements, competition, as I said. Some might be going through court where there's arguments. It's like there's rivalry, you don't know where you stand, and it's like you repressing your emotions, and eventually you're just going to blow like the volcano. So be very, very aware of that. And you've also got the Ten of Cups. Oh, somebody speak their truth. Ten of Cups, though, is like happy family, contentment, blissful relationship kind of card. So maybe you'd hoped that you were going to have that. Maybe it just feels like you had hoped to have that. Or maybe it's just telling me you do have, like you were just trying to make, you were trying to have that. You were trying to have this happy family life. Maybe you got kids, maybe you know, but you are trying to just have that. Maybe because you have kids with somebody. Yeah, like you are a mum for majority of you. You know, that kind of person where you've got kids. There's kids in the situation. Or, you know, you are very resourceful or dependable, warm-hearted, generous, reliable, loyal, nurturing, intelligent, all those things that could describe you. You know, but you feel fear, you have anxiety, maybe you got to trust your intuition. There's things going on behind the scenes you don't know about, which could end up in a breakup or a misunderstanding of some kind. There's no trust in this situation, you know, but now it's time to weigh up the options and make a decision. You probably have put up so many high walls that you kind of blocked off whatever feelings you do have. Then we've got foundation and achievements in reverse. And it's like the opposite of a happy home. It's like, you know, conflict with other people. You're transitioning. Some of you may move into a new relationship, but for others it's like, yeah, not the opposite of a happy home. Maybe you want the happy home, but, you know, you don't really have it behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just feel like you're very stuck. You feel like you're bored, you feel like you're at a standstill, you feel like you're stuck. But some of you are moving on. Some of you are, you know, forgiving yourself, you've got hope again. It's like moving on. And you need to release whatever negative thoughts you have or self-limiting beliefs you have. Be open to new perspectives. Somebody may try to communicate with you. Yeah, you're probably a mum or some sort of parent, maybe pregnant, whatever. But it's all about nurturing yourself. You know, you can create something, whatever you want. At the moment, you're kind of not. It's like you have a lack of faith and disconnect with the universe, you know. So you're probably very hesitant to open your heart. Maybe you're with somebody who's selfish, or you need to be selfish. You know, you need to be a very self-sufficient person who's very independent and honest and has boundaries. Make sure you have your boundaries up, you know. And in the end, this is all about fast-paced, right? So fast-paced change. You can manifest things quickly if you decide. It's all about you taking change or communication. It can be that. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you could have been cheated on. As I said, there are 3 people. Definitely 3 people for some people. So yeah, you might have found that you were betrayed by your person, your partner, whatever. Yeah. Okay, tell me more. need to change your perspective. You need to let go. You need to either surrender to the universe, something like that. As I said, it's about balance. It's about yin and yang. It's all those things. But somebody is very just like overwhelmed by their choices. They, you know, feel it's all about having willpower and being determined. You've got to make the choice and then stick to it, you know. And that comes back to you doing some self-love, self-care work. You know, maybe you're in a very codependent relationship. Could be very, very controlling. It could also be you're married to this person. It can also be with the Hierophant card. I mean, it could be maybe you're learning something new, or it's like conformity and tradition, and you know, there's expectations that you know, if you're married, you act this way, you do this, you know, whatever it is you believe. I guess maybe look into your own beliefs about marriage, or maybe you're in a high level of commitment, you're planning on getting married, or it could just be somebody who's very controlling. But yeah, definitely conflict. Right, you got a couple of major arcana. We'll start with this one. So as I said, it could involve 3 people. I mean, I think this comes up every reading for you guys. You've got wisdom and triumph in reverse. So once again, it's like the Hierophant card in reverse. So the Hierophant card in reverse is more you, as I said just 1 second ago, with your beliefs, whatever it is you believe. Maybe you believe a certain way about marriage or about relationships or about whatever. You need to maybe look into those, figure out what it is you actually think is for yourself, you know. And yeah, as I said, controlling. Maybe something's very controlling. And the triumph is the same as the Chariot. So it's all about, but it's in reverse. It was in reverse. So yeah, the Chariot's all about, you know, you having lack of direction. You need some self-discipline. Maybe there's opposition, as I said, 3 people. Okay, tell me more for Aquarius. So there's conflict. You know, you may have victory, but it's also about making progress. You know, self-confidence is important. But, you know, in the end, you have a desire for long-term security. You know, you might be with somebody who's possessive. You could be, you know, stubborn, whatever this is, but somebody's resisting the change. They don't want to move on from what they know, you know. As I said, like, this relationship is not, it's hostile. And you've got the Hermit card in reverse again. Same card. Like, this is like I think the 3rd time it's come out. So, you know, you're feeling isolated, you feel lonely, you're withdrawing, whatever it is you're doing. So the ones, yeah, you need some self-love, you know, self-love. There might have been a misalignment of values. Maybe someone was cheating and, you know, obviously being violent or whatever. I mean, that goes against what you believe and your morals are. So there's an imbalance and a disharmony. This is all about, you know, making progress and you figuring out what it is you want, you know, foresight. It's all about reaping rewards of your efforts. It's about happiness, contemplation, all those things. It's like partnerships. There's that authority, Emperor card. Could be somebody who's very controlling. And you've got the solar plexus chakra. Now the solar plexus chakra is all about you taking back your own power. And it's all about vitality and willpower, self-esteem, confidence, all those things. And here you are breaking the cycle. You can break the cycle and get good karma. You know, it's like a turning point. Now things will start to get better. It's generally what all the readings for November have been about. You breaking the cycle. And it looks like you can. I don't know when, but it looks like maybe at some point in the future you will. You have the choice. You can make the choice whenever. One card for Aquarius. You got a couple. Spend time in nature. Surrender to the universe. You need a rebirth. Work on you. Do things. Maybe there's something in moderation that needs to happen. Maybe, as I said, maybe there is no moderation. Don't become an alcoholic or anything because of a situation. And you need pride. Okay, one card for Aquarius. You got two. Maybe you need some inner peace. Maybe take some time by yourself, spend time in nature, maybe have a bubble bath, whatever it is to get yourself some time alone, time to think. And you can reap the rewards of your efforts, as I said. There might be an opportunity, so just be aware. As I said, so you feel like maybe there's a lack of love, but you feel like there's no choice. You feel like you have to stay, that you don't have a choice. But it feels like there's no love in there anymore. Maybe it's just you staying because of the kids. The Kuan Yin, though, this card came up for every single reading so far. Fire signs, earth signs, and now you guys. It's all about cycles. All of November is all about completing cycles. But yeah, be careful because you don't want to miss an opportunity. There might be an opportunity for something. But definitely November, all about cycles, all about breaking them, learning from them. Whatever we do now is going to affect the rest of our lives. Maybe there's something to do with your nervous system. You need to look into maybe some natural stuff to do with your nervous system. You might have nervous system issues. You need to be persistent and overcome your challenges. You got sadness, an ending, new beginning. As I said, you can break the cycle. It's up to you whether you choose to leave or stay. And then if you do, you can have the start of something new. You might remember the past, but you can end up having fulfillment and everything you want. But, you know, you need some inner peace. You need to get rid of all the negative thoughts that you're hearing as well. Do some healing. And as I said, work on you. Get some self-confidence, self-love, all those things. It's all about that for November as well, I've noticed. Breaking cycles, taking back your own power, and also doing some work on ourselves. Get some self-love and self-worth. Seems to be the month for it. And release. Release the past. Release the whatever this is. Put up boundaries. You maybe need to pay attention. There might be guides that are guiding you. Maybe if you need help, ask, but maybe you're not paying attention. Maybe they're giving you signs. One card for Aquarius, one card for, yeah, pay attention, like just trust the universe. You know, put it out there what you want. You can manifest whatever it is you want. You need to be free. Ask the angels if you need any kind of assistance. But yeah, you've got to trust the universe. Ask for what it is you do want. Oh my God. So you might be with someone who's self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. You are feeling heartbroken. You've gone through that. Maybe because when they cheated, you found out, whatever it is. There's a breakup, possibly for some of you, but you're grieving and mourning. You're not open at the moment to meeting someone new. But you do want to have something with stability and security and permanence and, you know, all that sort of thing. But somebody is being strategic and, yeah, they're not being truthful. Okay, lucky last. Yeah, release whatever self-limiting beliefs you have. Maybe do some meditation, all that kind of thing. And you've got to believe and trust that the universe can make whatever you want to have happen. But it's like you're going to, as I said, with the Tower moment, if you don't change things, you're going to have this big mayhem come through that's going to, you know, be like a tornado in your life. So, but yeah, maybe do some meditation, do some yoga, breath work, all those things to get more inner peace. And as I said, this card's come up the same with all of them. This is all about cycles, and it's about learning, breaking cycles, all those things. Now is the time. Seems to be the month for it. All right, well, that's the reading. Thanks for watching. I hope it resonates. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, good luck with your decisions for November for all signs. Okay, thanks. I'll catch you next time. Bye.